Hello and welcome to Cooking with Miss Brenda, and I'm so glad you joined us today. I have a very special guest with me, Catherine. Thank you for joining me, Catherine. Want to say hi to the boys and girls?
Hi.
Well, Catherine, tell us a little bit about yourself. This is your first time on our program, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so, because it's your first time and nobody's ever seen you before, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 8.
8 years old. And what grade are you in?
Second.
You're second grade? And tell me, what's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Oh, you really like math?
Yes.
Are you good at it?
Yes.
Well, usually kids kind of like the things that they are good in, don't they? What kind of things do you like doing for fun?
Skiing and ice skating.
Skiing and ice skating. Is that snow skiing?
Yeah.
And do you use 2 skis or 1?
2.
2. And you use the poles too?
No.
No? You like to ski without poles?
Well, I don't use pools.
No? And so where's your favorite place to ski?
Utah.
Utah. Oh, all right. And let me ask you, Catherine, what do you like to do to share Jesus?
I like to pray a lot, and I also like to sing a lot too. And I also like having worship and reading books.
And do you ever talk to anybody about Jesus?
Yes.
It's important, really. Sometimes all we need to do to share Jesus is give somebody a smile or maybe tell them how much Jesus loves them, right? In fact, I'm going to ask Melissa today. Melissa's our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus. And I'm going to ask her, I got a couple letters this week that I want to read on the air. So I'm going to ask Melissa to run and get those for us right now. And as we start the program, hold on. In fact, I'm going to ask Melissa today. Got to turn this down so we don't hear it. And we want to welcome some people to the program today. We have Carolyn is joining us from Wisconsin, and thank you guys for letting me know where you're watching from. This is the time if you have any questions at all about the recipe today, and I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Go ahead and ask your questions. If there's anything you want to ask Catherine, I'm sure she'd be happy to answer too. So go ahead and say hi to Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
And also Michelle has joined us. And so say hi to Micah and Michaela.
Hi, Micah. Hi, Michaela.
And they are asking about teddy bear. And so I want to just share with you, for those of you who watched our praise and worship program on Sabbath, I told you all about our Kids Club for Jesus dog, Teddy Bear. Isn't that a cute name?
Yeah.
And he's the cutest little dog, and he's the sweetest little dog. Well, last Friday, he was on a walk, and he was attacked by another dog. And we could have lost him. It was a dog, just a great big, huge dog. It was a Rhodesian Ridgeback dog. They're big dogs, and he latched on. As soon as he saw Teddy, he just bolted and latched his mouth on Teddy's neck and just clamped down and shook and shook and shook. And it took a Good Samaritan driving by, a man in a car happened to be passing, saw what happened, thanked the Lord, jumped out, ran over there, and literally wrestled that dog off of Teddy, or Teddy probably wouldn't be with us today. And he had some, very serious wounds in his neck, and he's healing nicely. So join us on Sabbath. I'm going to have Teddy Bear with me. He's got some shaved areas around his neck where the wounds are, and they're healing nicely. But he is the sweetest little dog, and I'll have him with me on the program for Sabbath, so you can see him then, okay? Let's see, we have my mom is watching, and we say hi, Mom. She's just in the other room. She's watching with her dog, Zeke. So we also have your brother with us today. Tell me about your brother.
He is 9, and
What's his name?
His name is Jordan.
And Jordan is actually going to come and do a cooking program too.
Yes.
And we're excited about that. So let me just see. I've got some letters here. I want to just read this real quick before we go. We have somebody that in fact, I'm going to ask, we'll hold this to the camera if you would. Tell me, Melissa, when this is I want you to see what they made. See that? Isn't that nice? Is that close enough where they can see? they sent us. They made that chicken noodle soup that we did. They made it on the air. They're using our recipe and sent me a picture of it. Wasn't that sweet? So it says, hello, Miss Brenda. How are you? My name is Anna, and I'm 12 years old, and I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas. I made the chicken noodle soup recipe, and my family loves it. Thank you for all your hard work. May God bless you. Well, Anna, thank you so much for doing that. That really, really touched my heart. Guess what? Anna, you have inspired something new that we're going to start offering on our website. Go to kidsclubforjesus.org. For those of you watching, that is our website, and we have so many Christ-centered programs. Now we have over 1,000 programs uploaded for you to watch. Isn't that good? Well, guess what? We're going to start a new section on our website so that we can put letters like yours, Anna. So I'm going to ask everyone to send me pictures. Like if you make any of our recipes, send me the picture of your recipe in a little letter and tell us about it, and we're going to put it on our website so that you can click to there and you can see all the pictures. Wouldn't you like to see what everyone's making? And I'd like to have pictures of how your version of it was and what you did. I can see that you used macaroni noodles instead of the soup noodles, and it looks really good. So Anna, thank you so much for that. And then we also have one more that you made. She made the shepherd's pie. And she said, hi, Miss Brenda. My name is Anna. I made the hungry shepherd's pie recipe. It was very good. I love to cook, and I'm looking forward to the next video. Thank you for all your hard work. And let me show you this. This is her shepherd's pie. I am so impressed. And let's see, down a little bit. How's that? So Anna, I was really, really impressed. So thank you so much. So kids, let me give these to you, Melissa. And I want you to start going through. You can go to our website, kidsclubforjesus.org, click on recipes, and you'll see all the recipes. You can make any recipe in there, and we will, and then take a picture of it, send it to me. We'll put it on the website. Does that sound good? All right. Now, we also have another letter today from Hannah. She's from Canada. Let's see what Hannah has to say. I love getting letters from you boys and girls, so go ahead and send those letters in. This says, Dear Miss Brenda, my name is Hannah. I'm 14 years old. I love your show, and your website is the best. I share Jesus by singing and playing the flute at church. Also, I put Bible tracts in envelopes and give those to people. I would love to be on the cooking program someday. And it says, thank you for Kids Club. Have a good day. Love, Hannah. And it said, P.S. Is it possible to buy a Kids Club shirt and or apron? And yes, it is. Just send a message right now to Melissa. She's our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus. And let me give this to her. And she will tell you how to get an apron and how to make that possible, okay?
Messages on Facebook through the Kids Club for Jesus.
You can go to Kids Club for Jesus, the message right on here on Facebook, and send a private message, and Melissa will get it, okay? And then if you want a special apron like ours, look at, I've got orange and I got green. Let us know which color you want. These are our Kids Club colors. Well, today, let's tell everyone, what are we having?
Walnut farro salad.
Except that it's pronounced
Farro.
Farro, that's right. Farro. Just think about far away.
Yeah.
Right? And can you read the recipe? Tell them you just have to read what they need.
Cooked farro, apples peeled and diced, toasted walnuts chopped, celery chopped fine, dried cherries, canned mandarin oranges.
Yes, and for the dressing, you'll need canola
oil, fresh lime juice, salt.
And a little salt. You see, this is a very simple recipe. It actually happens to be one of Melissa's favorite salad recipes. I've created all the recipes that we do here on the program, and this is one of her favorites. And so I chose it today because guess what? She works very, very hard. She does like about 10 jobs, and I have the most amazing team. We have Christine Neibauer. I call her CQ. She's our graphic designer. And Melissa, who is our general manager for Kids Club for Jesus. We also have different contract workers that help us. And also we have a wonderful chief financial officer, Zenobia Seward, and we're so proud of the team that God is using all of us together to make these programs. And so I would just ask that you prayerfully consider what God would have you do to support our ministry. We wouldn't be able to do anything that we do here and continue doing without your prayers and financial support. So you can go to our website, kidsclubforjesus.org, and you can see all the ways there that you can donate. You can even donate online. Well, to make our farro salad, our walnut farro salad, first we're going to put our farro right down here. And can you use your...
There's a lot of people that don't know what farro is.
Okay, so farro is a grain. It's one of the most nutritious grains that you can eat. In fact, in Bible times, they had farro, and they would take it to the battlefield for the soldiers because it was such a complete protein and a complete food for them to eat. So if you Google the health benefits of farro, pages and pages, you'll just be amazed at how wonderful this is for you. But to me, it's like a texture of like a brown rice. But it's far more nutritious than a brown rice, and I think it's more tasty than a brown rice. So let's go ahead and put that in there, and there you go. Got it all in there? Okay. And then we're going to put in our walnuts, and dry. Sometimes at different times of year you can have difficulty finding dried cherries. If that's the case, you can use dried, you can do craisins, which is like a grape and a cranberry. You can do dried cranberries. You can literally do any kind of dried fruit in here if you want. I just prefer the cherries. So you can put those in there. And after you put, you're doing a good job, Catherine. Do you like cooking with your mom?
Yep.
What kind of things do you like to cook at home?
Cake.
Cake? What kind of cake?
Strawberry cake.
Oh, strawberry cake is one of my favorites. I love it with nice strawberry icing. That's good. Okay, want to put this in here? In fact, Melissa makes a wonderful strawberry cake with real fresh strawberry topping on it, and it is amazing. We have if you live here in the Collegedale area, Melissa and I have Miss Brenda's Bakery, and every Friday we sell baked goods at the Village Market in Collegedale. And we have an amazing time there, and one of the cakes that she makes is a strawberry cake. And you've come to the bakery before, didn't you? In fact, I want to tell you, can I tell a little story about when you came to the bakery?
Sure.
They came to visit the bakery on Valentine's Day, and they came and brought me a little gift. What did you bring me?
I don't know. I forgot.
You brought me a little Valentine, and I was and told me how much you loved me. That was so sweet. I put it in my pocket, and they were so thoughtful of both of you, and they told me how much you love our website. So that was really sweet.
And the cinnamon rolls.
And you liked my cinnamon rolls? Yep. All right. Okay, so now the last thing to put in here is the dressing and the apple. Now, I wait to the last minute to do the apple, but here's the thing about, I like green apples, but you can put any apple you want in here. Put your favorite apple in here. It's fine. It doesn't have to be any particular brand of apple. But if you're not going to peel the outside, you must wash it very, very well. So this has already been washed, but I'm going to wash it again under just cold water and just keep really rinsing it really good because sometimes they're sprayed with pesticides. And about a couple months ago, I had a really bad reaction to an apple, and I was like, oh no, I wonder if I'm going to be able to eat apples anymore. And turns out I was just allergic to, I had taken an apple that I hadn't washed yet, and I was hungry. It was in my car, and I just started eating it, and it had those pesticides on it. And all of a sudden, my tongue started swelling up, and I couldn't. In fact, I was on the phone with Melissa at the time, and I said, Melissa, I think something's wrong with me. I said, my tongue is getting big. I can't have, and I couldn't even talk. It was so dangerous. So fortunately, I had some allergy medicine with me. I took a big, huge dose of it right away, and was able to avoid going to the hospital. But boy, that was a scary thing. So anytime you have an outside peeling of something and you're going to eat it, like on a fruit, make sure you wash it, okay? Wash it really well. So I'm going to do the cutting today, okay? So we're just going to cut. I've washed it really well, so we're going to leave that on there. And I'm going to just take and cut that off of there and we're going to just make little chunks on it. That's all we're going to do is make little chunks. And then when I have it, you can throw them in a bowl, okay, in a minute.
Okay.
But I'm just taking the core out of it because that core isn't very tasty in there. You don't like the seeds in there, right?
Yes.
No, we don't want the seeds.
Because it's not fun that once you eat the apple, you have to have the seeds.
Exactly. So let me just, while I'm doing this, let's see. Can you start saying hi to everybody you see? Start with Pamela. She's watching from Jamaica. You can say hi to Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
You can look right in there and say hi to her. Ask her how Jamaica's doing. And then I'm going to say hi to Chris. She is from Nashville, and she never heard of Farro, so she's interested and hugs you and teddy bear, and she's going to see us soon. She is.
Hi, Chris.
And so let's see.
Hi, Crystal.
And let's see here. We have, and then we have Crystal Garver. She's watching. Oh, we have, say hi to Liliana and Audrey. They're in Loma Linda.
Hi, Liliana. Hi, Audrey.
And then we have, let's see. She's asking, what's her question she's asking?
I don't see which one. Oh, here.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Miss Brenda. Love Liliana and Audrey.
Okay, and then.
And Loma Linda.
Okay, and then keep moving down. You're doing a good job, isn't she?
Does this salad keep well or need to marinate before eating?
You can, as soon as you're done tossing it together, it is good to go. You can make this the night before, and it keeps well. If it lasts that long, with Melissa, it probably ain't going to last that long because it's one of our favorite salads. But it's ready to eat immediately, and you can also do it ahead of time, and it does keep well as well for a couple days. Let's see here.
That looks so yummy.
Oh, good. And it does look yummy, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll put this over here. You can start taking some of those and putting it in there that are chopped. And let's see. And Carolyn said it looks yummy. Yes, it does. Okay, so I'll put those over there and just keep putting those in there. And then I'm going to...
That was quick.
Uh-huh. Doesn't take long, does it?
Mm-hmm.
And just one more here, and then that's all good to go. So who's your best friend that you like to play with and do things with?
Usually my best friends jump to people.
They do what?
Sometimes my best friends jump to people.
What do you mean jump to people?
So sometimes when my best friend's not playing, I have a second best friend. I basically have a lot of best friends because basically everybody's my friend.
Aww. So
because I don't really like to have best friends, because if you have a best friend, that's basically the only person you like to play with, and then if they leave you out, you're gonna be sad.
Wow, so you're just friends with everybody?
Mostly.
Yeah. And what kind of things do you do when your friends come over?
We eat hot chocolate sometimes.
Drink hot chocolate?
We go to our creek in the woods.
Ooh. And do you put your feet in the creek?
Nope.
No? Why not?
It's kind of too cold.
It's kind of too cold, right? In the summer, do you do that?
We've never done that.
But
we found this spot which is full of moss, and it's down, and it's like a slide. So in the summer, you can just grab your bathing suit and then go down there, and it's deep at the bottom.
Oh, wow. But I'm sure your parents go with you when you do that, right?
We've never done it, but we know we can do it.
Oh. But Mom's going to do it with you, right?
No.
No, Mom's not going to do it, but she's going to watch right there.
Probably.
Okay, probably. Okay. All right, so you mix that up while I'm fixing I'm putting in here the lime juice. If you don't happen to have lime juice, you can use lemons, but this is lime. I'm going to put in the oil right there and just a little salt, okay? And then I'm going to watch your ears real quick because I'm just going to mix this up and just till it's all emulsified together and combined, and it won't take very long. And you can use a wire whisk if you have one. If not, a good old-fashioned fork works just as well. Okay? So now I'm going to pour this on there so that you can, while you're tossing that. Okay? And maybe just put this in here.
What keeps the apples from turning brown?
And so somebody's asking, what keeps the apples from turning brown? The lime juice, the citrus, and that's what keeps them from turning brown. So you can go underneath it and go to the top, and that's how you're going to really combine that really well. So all of it is coated because you want all those apples to be coated with that lime juice, and that's going to prevent them from turning brown. So you're doing a good job there. You keep that up. And let's see, Carrie has joined us. Where are you? Oh, from Carrie, I see right here, is from Las Vegas. Hello, Carrie. Thank you for joining us. And she's saying hi, Catherine, to you. So you want to say hi to Carrie?
Hi, Carrie.
And so we're glad that you joined us today. Okay, so this is all there is to it. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now I'm going to show you. Let me go ahead and put this in here. I'll just put this down. And I have one already prepared. And let's put this over here. And we have some plates. And let me just get a little paper towel over here. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to have a tasting party.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, so let's go. And if you do not happen to like, let's say you don't particularly care for walnuts, you like pecans, put pecans in there. I just chose things that I thought that I would like, okay? So that you're welcome to do that as well. So right now, we're going to ask Jordan to come on out. Let's give him a big hand. Let's give him a clap. Come on, Jordan. Here we go. Hey, Jordan. And I am so glad you joined us. In fact, you're going to join me in April. I think you're booked to come back and be on the program with me. And so can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And are you excited to taste our recipe today?
Yes.
Okay, can you say walnut farro salad?
Walnut farro salad.
That's right. Okay, so let's give you a little taste. We'll give you each a fork. Okay?
Okay.
And then we will put this right here. And I'll make sure it's got those mandarin oranges in there that are so good. Hold that real quick. And then we'll give you one as well. And we'll make sure Mom's here today, and we'll make sure she gets some too. We'll give you a cherry over there. Do you like cherries?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. All right, come over here. We're over here. Right, yep, right there, so everybody can see it, so they can see you take your bite and your taste. Okay, here you go. You look in the camera, and you can tell everybody what it tastes like. Is that good? Would you like to make that at home?
Yep.
And do you think you could make that at home? That's pretty easy, isn't it?
Super good.
Yes, it is. So what are we having next week? Melissa, what are we having? Oh, next week we are having my famous Craisin Raisin oatmeal cookies. And I just call them Craisin Raisins. In fact, I have sold the Craisin Raisin cookies at our bakery on Fridays. And they are so good, so healthy for you. They're a nice oatmeal cookie that's really nice and chewy inside. Ooh, they're so good. And we will be making that next week. So I want to encourage each one of you to keep close to Jesus. You know, he loves you so much, and he is coming soon. And it's time to tell everybody just how much that Jesus loves them. Well, thank you so much, Catherine, for being on the program. Looks like you're enjoying that.
Yeah.
And thank you, Jordan. I'm looking forward to doing a program with you soon. But that's about all the time we have today. So until next time, remember, boys and girls, it's kids' time to share Jesus. Bye-bye, everybody.